Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
It's an investment that can add beauty to your home and make it more energy efficient at the same time. We're talking about storm doors.
If your front door is older but still in good condition, a storm door might be a good choice for you. A newer door with a tight-fitting seal won't benefit as much in energy savings.
Now, a storm door can help you save energy in two ways. First, it creates a barrier from the outside weather, cutting down on air leaks from the main door. And also, a storm door creates an insulating air pocket between those two doors, keeping the warm air inside your home during the winter and cool air from escaping during the summer months.
In fact, if your home's main door is particularly leaky, a good sealing storm door can improve the energy efficiency of the door by up to 45%. Today we're going to show you how to install a storm door.
Here are some things to think about when you're looking for a storm door. What kind of screen does the door have? Some have self-storing screens, and others you'll need to take out the glass and put the screen in each year, so you'll need to keep that in mind. In order to get the full energy-saving benefit from a storm door, you'll want to use the screen too.
Also, don't use a glass storm door on a door that gets more than a few hours of direct sunlight each day. The trapped heat can quickly ruin your front door. Now, our door here is on a covered porch, so that's not going to be a problem. Megan, you ready to get started?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Okay, now I'm just going to check and make sure that all of the parts are here, Pete. Everything's here that we need. Now, most storm doors are sold in kits like this, and they usually include all the hinges and the latches and all the other hardware that you'll need. Now, there are some variations, but really most storm doors are basically the same.
And for this project, you'll need some basic tools. You need a drill, power screwdriver, hacksaw, and a level. And for beginners, be prepared to spend at least a half a day installing the door, and an extra person really makes the job easier.
There's one more tool that's very important, and that's a tape measure. The first step is to measure the existing door. If you're replacing an old storm door, be sure to measure both the width and the height to make sure the new door will fit. If there's not an existing storm door, measure the opening. This might seem basic, but the experts will tell you that people often order the wrong size door.
Using a hacksaw, cut the hinge bracket to the right length. If the threshold is tapered toward the outside, you'll need to cut the hinge bracket to match the angle of the threshold. Ours is not, so we don't need to make that cut.
Most storm doors are now universal. What that means is that you can install the hinge bracket on either side to make it more flexible. Now, in most cases, it's most convenient to install the storm door with the hardware on the same side as the main door handle. And also, some doors will come pre-drilled. That'll save you time.
After the hinge bracket has been cut, find the locator hole for the hinge on the correct side of the door. Remove the screw for the locator hole and slide the hinge in place, then secure it to the door with screws.
Now you're ready to put the door in place. Once it's in position, install 2 screws in the middle hinge frame to hold the door in place. Next, you'll want to attach jam screws at each of the hinges.
Once the screws are in, you want to open the door and make sure you've got a nice fit. So you open and close it, looks good. All right.
Yeah. You know what, Pete? The hard part is over. So after the door is hung, you're going to need to install the drip cap. It's this piece here, and what this does is this keeps water from getting into the frame itself. And all you have to do is just screw it to the jamb like this.
Now we're going to put on the piece that goes on the latch side of the door. Measure the latch side and cut the frame 1/8 inch smaller than your measurement. This way you will get the right clearance and a good seal.
Next is installing the handle and latch. Some are pre-drilled and others come with a template. Mark the holes for the knob and lock, then drill the holes. After you're done drilling, insert the interior and exterior door handles into the mounting holes and secure them with screws.
After the handle and latch are on, you'll need to put on the striker plate. Mark the location on the door jamb and attach it with screws.
Now's the time to attach the seal that goes on the bottom of the door. Slide the rubber piece into the channel in the bottom of the expander. Trim the excess, leaving about 1/8 inch overhang. Make sure it all fits snugly.
The last thing you'll need to do is attach the closer. It's the cylinder piece. Mark the location for the bracket and screw it into place. Okay, there we go.
Well, that's it. With a little time and hard work, you now have a storm door that will keep you comfortable all year round. Stay with us. More Powerhouse is coming up.
Nice job.
Looks good.
Yeah.